Hello, wonderful beings. Welcome to Tea Tarot. This is Simona, and this reading is for the collective energies, which we all of us are dealing with around the Lion's Gate. So I'm recording this on 7th of August, and the actual peak of the Lion's Gate is tomorrow on 8th, Sunday. Yeah, guys, this is incredible. The energies are really, really strong. We have the Lion Gates aligns with the new moon this month, and the new moon is in Leo. So there's quite a lot of potential for energetic work there, for energetic release, for setting intentions, for sitting in ceremony, for doing rituals, etc., in order to align our energies, to clear our emotional energetic bodies, and to invite whatever it is we're wishing to, and to step through this massive energetic portal which the Lion's Gate is. Okay, so the reading starts with the moon, and I'm using the Marseille deck for this one. The moon, and next to it we have the Queen of Swords, and after that we have the Fool, the Death card, or the Nameless Arcanum, and the Ace of Swords. It's very interesting, and underneath, anyway, so let me tell you what this speaks about. It feels like this moon energy, this kind of like foggy, not quite clear energy of it's almost like deceptive energy, but not necessarily in a negative way. The moon the moonlight distorts how things look, so you can't quite see the full picture. So I feel that's the overall energy which this Queen of Swords is cutting. She is with her sword. She's bringing that clarity into this situation, this moon situation here. So this could be applied globally and collectively, but also you can apply it to your personal situations. We have the opportunity to be very clear about things, decisions maybe we've been invited to make, about completions and emergence into a new path, a new way of being, more open, more aligned, more clear. So there's definitely this bringing the truth, the clarity, the seeing through this veil, through these illusions, and I also get a vibe of certainty, of it's a very cerebral energy in a very positive way, cerebral energy which actually works hand in hand with the heart energy, with the emotional body. So it's this cutting sword energy is there to cut basically any confusion, any illusion, and anything which is not really of service to our growth, anything which is slowing us down, anything which is kind of creating this yucky, murky energy. and keeps us stagnant, keeps us not being able to move. And it's very interesting because when I was shuffling the deck, a few cards popped out, which to me spoke of we are having this intention. We want to move forward, we want to have this rebirth, we want to anchor the new earth, we want to have new beginning, but something completely new, not the old ways. We want the new energy, we want a transition, a transformation, something different. But up until now, it's been very slow moving. There's been lots of obstacles. There has been a lot of energies and a lot of things which were out of our own hands, which had to be sorted out in order for alignment to happen. So it's very interesting. So I just get that this moon energy, this, more of a confusing, uncertain, unclear energy is completing, it's finishing, it's ending. A big cycle is ending there. And this could also literally, how we could interpret the cards, is here the moon, it's the new moon, the Lion's Gate coincides with it. We have a massive energetic portal through which we step into this energy, into this more of a kind of like an upward accelerated movement. And it also feels like this cycle is this new, whatever it is we're stepping into, this new life, new path, new intentions, new dreams, new relationships, new jobs, whatever it is for you guys. It is a long-term project. It's long-lasting. It's something which it takes time. It's not something which will just like this manifest and be finished. No, it really feels like here the cards speak about this anchoring of new energy within our lives, of new way of being, expressing ourselves, and it takes time. It takes, in order to completely embody this new energies. It will just take time for it to completely be anchored. And it's interesting because underneath this queen we have the Lovers, and the Lovers is the card of a big choice, and this big choice could translate in any way in your lives. However, I kind of have a feeling that it's a choice within yourself, about yourself. It could also be about external things in your lives, but I kind of feel like it's more of a deciding to drop a part of you and fully embrace another part of yourself. So deciding to drop self-sabotaging tendencies, or insecurities, doubts, whatever negative self-talk, whatever it is, not believing in yourself, and to choose the higher path, the path of self-love, self-care, really believing in yourself, really trusting also the path before you, and trusting the guidance, trusting the inspiration and the insights and the ideas that you're getting at this time. Planting a seed, a brand new seed. Well, the new moon is always a wonderful time for that, planting a new seed and sending intentions and towards the universe, yourself, higher, self, guides, whatever you believe, God, angels, whatever you believe in. Really, really getting clear about what it is that you want, what it is that you really, really want, and speaking it, writing it down, thinking it, believing it, dreaming it. Just completely embracing that powerfully, energetically, allowing it to be anchored in each cell of your bodies. Okay, what else? So we have the Fool. Underneath the Fool we have the Seven of Swords, and underneath the Seven of Swords we have the Sun. It's interesting because the Seven of Swords happens to be exactly in the middle of the reading of the tableau which I'm using. We have the Fool, and then underneath is this Seven of Swords and this beautiful Sun card. So this feeling of stuckness, this feeling of it's interesting because it's mental stuckness. It's not real. You're not really stuck. You always have a choice. It's about where you put your focus. Do you put it on the things which you're being told cannot be done and are not allowed, or do you put your focus on the things which are possible and you can do them? So I just get a real vibe of self-sufficiency here, of being like this Fool, getting like having all you need and freely roaming on the path, on the world, on your path, liberating yourself from any restricting belief patterns, fully seeing them. The Sun really shows you them. It's interesting because we have the Moon. We start with the Moon where there's not much clarity, and then there's the Sun appearing here and showing us the path clearly, illuminating it powerfully, bringing the unconscious to the conscious, uniting both, and thus allowing us to manifest consciously, to forge the path forward completely consciously. There is a invitation here to have trust, to be like to almost be like a Fool, to like for people who are not like, for energies who are not exactly vibing at the same vibration. You may look as the Fool, as a complete, total lunatic, but this is what we're encouraged to embrace, not to be lunatics, but to step into our I get a vibe of inner child, to step into that space where the inner child dwells within ourselves, to really reconcile here the two figures, to really allow our inner, our wishes, desires, hopes to come to the surface, and to believe in these things, to allow ourselves to believe in what it is that we want and we need, and walk towards it with complete trust. I think that a lot of us will be asked, will be getting ideas and insights and, wishes to do things which may, to the logical mind, to our cerebral, parts, it may sound as a complete madness, but I feel that I encourage you to do it anyway. Like, I feel that the cards are saying, do it anyway. This is divinely guided. Do it. Do not doubt these ideas. They have been, ideas are inspirations, divine inspirations, and we have always a choice to keep them as just ideas, or to start birthing them from the higher chakras, moving to the lower chakras, envisioning it, seeing it, like thinking it, and then anchoring it down to the throat chakra, maybe speaking it, maybe writing it, then feeling it in the heart, then acting it out, taking the steps towards, any type of action, any type of physical manifestation into the world, whether that would be connecting to people or doing the research or whatever it is, and then going to the lower chakras where we actually start birthing and rooting this idea, where we put the physical work and nurture in order for this, inspiration, divine inspiration to be birthed. So whatever it is you are wishing to do, I feel that you should go for it, and it could feel like a drastic change. It could feel like a drastic departure from partnerships, from families, maybe from homes, from jobs, and it's okay. Go for it. Liberate yourself. Step into this powerful portal, into the Lion's Gate. Also, like Leo is such a part. It's such a well, yeah, it's a powerful star sign, obviously, but it's such a big energy, and it's an energy of self-expression. And the Sun is here. We have the Sun, and we have the Strength card, which remind me a lot of the energies of the Leo. It's all about self-expression. It's all about taking risks and following your heart, being brave enough to go for it, and to take what it is that you want, to do things, to birth things into the world, projects, ideas, to express, like to really do, not just think about it, but to really do it. Okay, the next part of the reading speaks to me of, we have a really, a massive clearing happening here with the Death, or the Nameless Arcanum here, 13, Arcanum 13, and this beautiful sword, the Ace of Swords. So it just feels like from one side we have the Luna, and from the other side we have the Ace of Swords. So it feels like we're just moving to this, from this confusion, from this what is happening, like where am I going, what's my path. We're moving to a complete clarity, like just knowing, receiving this divine inspiration, allowing it to guide us. And by doing that, we also that serves as a protection, because there is no more confusion, there's no more delusion, there's no more lies there. It's all true, it's all clear. That's our protection. Okay. Okay, and I feel that this Death card, what it's transforming actually is the energy of the earth, the slow moving energy, the energy which will connect with value, with money, with family, with stability, with planning, um, possessions, having things. And it's very, very interesting because these guys came together underneath the death card, and then at the end of the reading we're having these guys. Isn't that amazing? So the death card, it feels like this transformation is just putting us from the earth element, from the coins, from the pentacles. It's transforming us into the cup suit, into emotion, into feeling, emotional intelligence, into compassion, into love, unconditional love, understanding, just talking about feelings, exchanging beautiful feelings within our communities, within our partnerships, within ourselves as well. This is really important, I feel, because manifestation cannot possibly work without us mastering how to work with the emotional body, with the feelings. It's really beautiful, guys. It's there is this energy which is ending, this energy of not having enough, being afraid that we're not going to have enough. It's the fearful energy which we are breaking free from. The fear that we're being fed, the fear that we're holding within ourselves, from from the past as well as from now, the present. Just releasing that, really shedding it, and stepping into a very powerful, activated energy here. At the end of the day, at the bottom of the deck, we have this beautiful, strong, feminine figures. We have the Empress, we have the Strength, the Empress, and the Queen of Wands, and all of them are emerging from this very stagnant energy, very like constrictive and kind of like just not easy. See all of the force, comfort, not having, like, kind of contracting, protecting yourself, being at standstill, maybe even hiding, isolating, being at crossroads, not really knowing. Suddenly this is finishing. We can use this Lion's Gate to get these amazing archetypes to awaken within ourselves and to drive us forward, to support us in taking important decisions, and making big changes in our lives for our benefits. And a lot of these changes, a lot of us guys are going to have very powerful shifts, experience very powerful shifts within themselves. And I wouldn't be surprised if some of you just decide to change your world completely, like absolutely completely. Very interesting. There's also for if you're in relationships, I'm getting something about relationships, people in some kind of partnerships. there is a powerful healing happening for you. And from a place of fear of abandonment or fear of not having, not fear, scarcity, not having enough, maybe giving too much and not receiving enough, from a place of feeling a bit stuck, or maybe there's not progress, no movement. I think that this is healing, this is changing, this is like there's a breakthrough there. Breakthrough and break free with the sword. And this invites this beautiful union. And the Ten of Cups. This is a community card as well. It's a celebration and exchange of gifts, of emotions, of feelings, loving feelings in particular. It's a family vibe too. So if you're not in a relationships, this is just the invitation to powerfully contribute to your community, step into the community, find your tribe, be in your tribe. And when I say find your tribe, I don't mean, if you feel alone and isolated. I don't mean it in a way that you go out and start desperately seeking. No, but you stepping into your heart center and having the courage to leave things behind which cause confusion and keep you back, keep you stagnant, keep you stuck, keep you in a vicious cycle of doubt and just no clarity at all, or self-delusion. Letting that go and allowing this transformation with Arcanum 13 to happen, allowing this Arcanum 13 to take you into the depths of your subconsciousness, and to show you, to teach you what it is, what parts of yourself need to be released, and what parts of yourself need to be also, embraced, given voice to, and expression, so they can be released. Then there is also a very powerful union energy of the masculine and feminine within ourselves. And the masculine and feminine, I feel here, it's just the energy really changes, guys. I just feel like the energy really changes. I feel like the priority at the moment is not so much the physical. It's not so much money, stability, house, whatever it is. We're moving in a completely different energetic paradigm, which is to do a lot with creativity, with expression, with authenticity in terms of feelings and emotions. Allowing emotion to move within your body. If you feel sad, cry, let it out. If you feel angry, sit with it, absorb all that, like allow it to move through your body. If you have to shout, if you have to punch a pillow, so it can like show you, so it can lift, and then what is underneath this anger can be also accessed. Whatever it is, just allow these feelings to be there without judgment, without fear of them. Because when I'm saying this, what I mean is, a lot of the times people I speak to, and sometimes I experience the same thing, when I'm feeling down, a judgment comes up within myself, and I kind of feel like, oh, why am I feeling this way again? Have I not learned this lesson or something like that? And it's not about the lesson. It's not about that. It's just everything is cyclical. Things come and go and come and go and come and go. And we're never going to be free from sadness, depression, anger, frustration, whatever it is. We're never going to be just joyful, happy, and free, because that's not what life is about. We're gonna ride this, this one, this wheel of fortune, and we're gonna go through ups and downs all the time, and we have to learn how to be balanced and centered through all of it, and not attached to one particular thing. So I think that's what the message of this guys is. In order to be here in this energy of ultimate fulfillment, joy, and communion with all, with people around you, with nature, with your own self, your own spirit, we need to find that center point, or this place where you can be joyful even when you're sad. You can appreciate, you can be deeply grateful for the anger that arises and teaches you something about yourself or about the situation you're in. It maybe arises because a boundary has been stretched or not respected, whatever. Okay, I think that's it. So thank you so much for watching. If you liked this video, please like it and subscribe, share, comment. It helps massively the channel to grow, and I would love it if we can build a bigger community here on YouTube, and we can grow and connect and just be together. Okay, well, I'm wishing you a wonderful, wonderful time this weekend, whatever you end up doing. Yeah, I hope you're well, and I hope you're taking care of yourselves, wherever you may be on this planet. Yeah, let me know in the comments what you end up doing for the Lion's Gate or the new moon, whatever it is. Like, do you do any ceremonies, any intention setting, any rituals, or is it just self-care day? What is it? Let me know. I'm very curious. Okay, lots of love, and I'll see you next time.